Welcome, Pile families and friends. I am here to discuss a new how-to tutorial on accessing assignments. Yesterday, I received a lot of feedback that students are struggling with the assignments, so I'm here to show you how to do that. So there are two ways to get to the assignments. The first one is here. You can see this clever icon on the desktop. Your student would double-click this, and it will take them straight to their Clever account. I am not going to use that because it will go to my teacher account, and I want you to be able to see exactly what your student sees. So I'm going to open it in a new browser, and this would also be the way for you to access your student's account if you're using a different laptop. All right, so you go to www.clever, that's CLEVER.com, and in the upper right-hand corner, you will click Login as Student. And the first time you log in, it's going to say search for your school. So you're going to type in Pyle, P-Y-L-E. And usually the first one comes up, Pyle Elementary, Fresno Unified. That's us. So you click on that button and then click Login with Active Directory. Now when this pops up, you will put in your student's username, the @ and then fresnou.org, and then their password, and click OK. And this will take them straight to our Pyle School Clever landing page. In the upper right-hand corner will be your student's name. Please be sure to check that first, because if you have multiple students in the district and you just accidentally logged in under their name, you won't see the homework assigned for our class. All right, so at the top is their teacher pages, and they will click on ours, which is Mrs. Swartz e-learning page. And you will scroll down and you will notice that these are all of the applications we utilize in the classroom on a daily basis, okay? The first row is always our daily check-ins and how-to apps. So if they click on this first button with my face on it, it will take them right to our 9 o'clock meeting that we hold every day. We're going to scroll down and talk about assignments, but before we get there, I'm going to grab my schedule here that I've sent to everyone, and hopefully you can see it in the little bubble down there. So every day at 1:15, your students leave my virtual classroom and they come on to Clever every day. So from 1:15 to 2:30, your students are supposed to be doing their independent work. And that independent work is their homework. Now, it may not take them the entire span from 1:15 until 2:30. But they are expected to complete their work in that time. So each day they need to check their wonders for their assignments, and they do a little iReady. So let's look at wonders first. So we'll click on wonders, and the first time you log in, it will take a little bit. I apologize. It is a large application. And they will come to a screen like this. Now, your student should remember from last year that when they log into Wonders, this happens every time. It gives us all of our information on one page. So they have to scroll down to their grade book. And this particular student is in 6th grade, so we click Launch. And it will take them to their landing page. So once again, you want to double check, always double check that at the top it says Welcome and then your student's name. All right, and then all of their information is here. Now, I think this is where students are getting confused. Last year, we only used the tabs on the right here. However, because we are digital now, this is our way to get assignments to them. So we are now using this green bubble as well. So this is their to-do list. And there will be a number here of how many assignments they have left to complete. So I'm going to click on it and it's going to say to do. Okay, so this is your student's binder, and in this binder, you will notice all the assignments that they currently have to do. Whoops, move that out of the way. The check marks in green mean that they have completed the assignment. As you look right here on current work number 4, there is not a green check mark. So you want to have them click here. And this right side screen tells them what they need to do. So they look over here, and they will see that they have a book to read. Eventually, they will have writing to do in these assignments, but currently they are just looking through the stories we're currently reading in class. So they will click on this book and it will open in a new window. Once the book loads, they will see the front cover of the same books that we use in person in our hands. Click the next page, and you will see these icons here of a speaker, and they can click on it. All right, and so it will read what is there on the page for them. They will do this for each page. Now they might tell you, oh, we've already read this book in class. Yes, they have, but they are expected to listen to it again at home so that when they come back the next day and we talk about the story, it will help them remember what happened in the story. So I'm going to click to the end. When they reach the end of the book, they'll see the back of it, and then they're going to X out of this page and say leave page, and then they must click submit. I know a few students said that they did their assignments. They may not have clicked submit. Once you click submit, and it says your assignment has been submitted, a green check mark will appear over here on the left stating that they did the assignment. That then comes to me on the teacher side saying they've done their assignment, and I can click in there and see their work. Right now, your students might be rushing through the stories, and I can't control that. So they're just getting used to the process, but when it comes time for them to be typing and writing and responding, I will be able to see their responses. So even if they click on assignment and they decide or refuse to click on what the assignment is, once they click submit, it will come to me with a blank page and I will resubmit the assignment. All right, so that's the first part. The second part is iReady. And you will notice that iReady is in ELA apps and math apps. That's because iReady uses both reading and math. So I'm going to click on iReady. And it will take your student to a landing page. Again, check in the top that their name is here so that you're under the correct student account. They will click on reading or math. It does not matter which one they start with. So I'm going to click on reading. And there's a to-do list here. Okay, they are currently in their to-do list. So it's saying there is a close reading activity and a next lesson. All right, and they can also click here for my progress and it'll tell them how long they've been reading today, what kind of lessons they've passed. And when they start collecting stars, they get to change their background. It's a lot of fun for them. So I'm going to click on to do, and I'm not going to click on her lessons because this is her account. But I did want to show you that right up at the top here is where they switch to math. So once they've worked on their reading for the day, they click on math. And it will give them their next lesson in math. If the lessons seem too difficult for them, that is okay. The best thing about this program, and the reason why we like this program as teachers, when your student is struggling in the lesson, the application works with their level. So if they keep struggling in one area, it's going to back down and give them something that they know to work on. So it's very adaptive. So please, this is not something that you are supposed to be helping with them with. If they ask you to read a question, please do not. This is for them. It needs to be at their level so that it sticks with them and helps them grow. That's the best thing we can do for them. All right, so hopefully that answered some questions for all of you. Also, one last thing, I did receive a few messages that Clever is not working. The reason why Clever is stalling on some of the laptops is because the updates are not always going through. So we have found a way around that. You will click on the magnifying glass down here below my picture and type in the word Edge, E-D-G-E. And you're going to click on Microsoft Edge, which is just another browser. And once in there, you will once again type in Clever, www.clever.com. And you'll log in the same way. Log in as a student, click Login with Active Directory. It will take them to their landing page, which is going to look a little different than mine. Remember, I'm signed in here. They'll scroll down and click right into Wonders or iReady. So again, we do know that there are issues with Google Chrome currently. It is the best browser to use for Clever, but if you are having problems, okay, if you're having problems, please go down into your magnifying glass, type in Edge, and click here. All right, I hope that solves some of the issues we've been having. Please send me a message on Dojo or a text to my phone. I try my best to answer as soon as I possibly can, and I will see you soon on the digital web. Talk to you later.